Hey, I'm Ashley Hargrave for BNetTV.com. As you may very well know, a duo known as the Yes Men crushed the GoExpo on June 14th. In addition to the in-depth coverage that BNetTV.com has provided of the stunt itself, I had a chance to catch up with the Yes Men for a quick interview. And believe me, Mike and Andy really kept me on my toes. So, how did you guys get started with all the corporate hoaxes and pranks and stuff?
Well, in 1999, we wanted to attend the World Trade Organization protests in Seattle, and we couldn't go, and Andy put up a website that was a satirical website, but people went to the website thinking it was the real WTO and ended up inviting us to conferences, and we just decided we might as well go and impersonate them because they weren't speaking very honestly, and we thought that we could actually be more honest and help them out.
So you kind of just got like a lucky break and fell into it?
Yeah, I mean, that's one way of looking at it. Yeah, it was sort of an accident.
So, like, your first original plan wasn't to go and start doing this. You guys just wanted to start with the websites, or?
Yeah. It was just that it found us rather than us finding it.
Awesome. Okay, and like, what's your background? Have you guys gone to school, like previous work experience that kind of led up to this?
Yeah, we've been activists for a long time, doing different kinds of things, joining a protest here or there, and this just kind of cropped up, I mean, that's the background is, just like anybody else. We live in a place or in a culture that has many, many absurdities, and, as we get older, we begin to see more and more of them, I guess. They become more and more apparent, and it seems like they require action.
Okay, how do you guys choose your causes? Like, do you have a kind of a system, or do you know?
Like, no, they choose us. I mean, some of them are very obvious, like with this oil sands conference. It's just pathetically obvious that this is an issue that concerns all of us Earthlings. These companies are pouring billions and billions of dollars of research money into extracting oil from the oil sands, and Alberta is giving them tax breaks to do that. It's saying, do it, rape our earth, destroy the world, ruin our chances of survival, and don't pay us any money to do that. And it's just preposterous. If we had a real government here in Alberta or in Canada or anywhere, we would be forcing these companies to spend that money on research into wind and solar, and not into the dirtiest possible extraction technologies they can think of. It's just completely pathetically obscene, and this is a cause that was just very obvious.
Okay, have you guys ever been arrested for anything that's happened? Like, have you ever actually been arrested, thrown in jail, or charged with anything?
Well, last night, yesterday, there was an attempt made to arrest us, but the police just laughed. And the answer is no. There's no grounds to arrest us, even though our targets would very much like to see us arrested.
Okay, like, what do you guys hope to accomplish out of this? I mean, what's your eventual goal? What's the best case scenario for an outcome?
The best case scenario is that suddenly everybody realizes that it is, in fact, incredibly stupid to be planning our future by burning more fossil fuels. I mean, this is it's going to destroy us. That's what all the scientists agree on now. So why in hell are we doing it now? And so hopefully everybody realizes that tonight. But on a more pragmatic level, we want to just help contribute to the information that's out there about this issue. So, to get people to focus on it a little bit more.
And do you guys want to talk just a little bit about your book? I kind of got a little bit of a snippet on the website, but didn't really get a whole blurb of it. So just want to give me a little rundown.
Sure. We have a book and movie both called The Yes Men that are about our kind of misadventures misrepresenting the WTO around the world. We went for about 4 years and impersonated the WTO at business conferences and spoke to everyone from trade lawyers to accountants to textile experts about the real messages of the WTO as we saw them. So they're satirical books and movies, and you can check them out. They'll be at your local video store.
Awesome. Is there kind of like one particular, I guess, stunt or hoax that you guys have staged that is just kind of like the jewel of your eye, the one that you're always going to remember, that's going to be the one that you're most proud of, I guess?
Well, this one, because this one is going to make people basically overthrow the government of Alberta and force them to deal appropriately with these companies that come in and want to rape the province. So this one's really our most successful one, assuming that happens. Otherwise, I guess it would be the one where we impersonated Dow Chemical Corporation on TV and took responsibility for the Bhopal catastrophe. That was also, it didn't actually get Dow to do anything about it, but it did get a tremendous amount of press around the fact that Dow didn't care one bit that these people were dying and that they were responsible, that they weren't doing anything about it. But I think this event will, since it will force the people to overthrow the government, it's going to be really our most successful action.
Do you guys kind of have like a role model or somebody that you really kind of look up to for, activism that they've done or their beliefs, or you guys just...
Well, there's lots of role models. On the one hand, there's people like Gandhi, and on the other hand, people like Abby Hoffman. There's, you can go way back. I think there's stories about fictional characters that are really exciting. Native American tricksters who try to hold up a mirror to culture and show people the absurdities of things around them. Show people how stupid it might be to do something like burn more fossil fuels when everybody's telling us it's going to kill us.
We also greatly admire the Canadian Prime Minister Poutine. I think he's a great hero.
Oh, wow. I'd just like to thank the Yes Men, Mike and Andy, for taking the time to meet with me. And remember to check back with BNetTV.com for updates on their next stunt. For BNetTV.com in Calgary, I'm Ashley Hargrave.